Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida Atlantic's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers Steelers offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Takes the easy one to the back. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Hart. Snags it over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Off the play fake. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I don't care how many plays I gave up to get down here. I got to bow my neck now. I got to make plays now. Great job by the defense forcing a negative play in a crucial situation.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Let's it fly. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, they block it. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the air. It's Hart. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Trying to find the end zone. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I think...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The quick out. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Hart. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Line gets set. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The give to the back. Makes one man miss. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Hart. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And remember, he's already had 1 blocked in this game. Just drives it between the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, here he has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly. But the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm
turning it on! Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. At the 30. He smashes his way through again. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Puts it in at the 40. He was working his way on the Ford midfield, they'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The inside handoff. Creates a little space. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Flips it out on the screen. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gives it on the option. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, what a cut! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Looking for a man. It's Hart. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now a two-possession game at 24-13. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in a hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Hart. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got grit.
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Walters. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's caught. Loose in the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get us...
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. He's up to 94 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. He's got him! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Cook. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. They'll leave it with him. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances.
Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw. It's hard. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give him the football on downs. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's good.